Congratulations, George. We're real proud of you. To announce the second honoree is another Aldershot resident and one of our event organizers, Wendy Jacobs. Wendy.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Tonight, I have the privilege of honoring Dr. Ronald Allen Dolan, an outstanding citizen of Aldershot, who lived here from 1952 until 1998, and who during his lifetime positively impacted the lives of many families in the Aldershot area and the surrounding areas. He went above and beyond the call of duty, placing others before himself. He was not in it for the money. What Dr. Dolan provided to humanity was worth far more than silver or gold. His career stood out as an example of everything medicine is supposed to be about, and he enthusiastically and unselfishly lived what he believed in. He was Hamilton's first neurosurgeon. He was a loving husband to his wife Lois, whom he married in 1945, and he was a caring father to his 4 children, Laurie, Stephen, Karen, and Alan. He was a dedicated Sunday school teacher at East Plains United Church and taught Sunday school with Mrs. Lillian Emery, who's now Mrs. McLean, in the 1960s and 1970s, making a difference to so many young people that he encountered. Dr. Dolan was a compassionate human being and exemplified this trait not only to patients that he performed brain surgery on, but also to immigrants to Canada that needed surgery, and to children from third world countries who needed loving and caring for as well. When Dr. Dolan took up his appointment at the Hamilton General Hospital, he stayed by his patients' sides from diagnosis to recovery. A pinnacle moment in his career, and a story he told often to his family and friends, was when he performed a burr hole operation on a young St. Catherine's boy, who after surgery and recovery, a few days later, came running out to hug him, bringing the doctor to tears. Who could ask for anything more than that? Dr. Dolan attended the most prestigious universities and attained his residency in Chicago and Memphis, and although he had several offers to practice in the States, he wanted to bring up his family in Canada. He served from 1945 to 1947 as a flight lieutenant, the RCAF medical officer. He was associate clinical professor, faculty of medicine at McMaster University. He saved patients living in Hamilton and Niagara from having to travel to Toronto for treatment when he moved here in 1952. In 1953, he received certification from the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Canada in neurosurgery. As head and founder of the new service of neurological surgery, Dr. Dolan would cover all manner of brain surgery. In 1958, the service of neurosurgery was established. In 1959, he received the FACS, which is the Fellowship of American College of Surgeons. And in 1989, Dr. Dolan became a life member of the Ontario Medical Association. And on May 15, 1990, by the unanimous vote of the board of directors of the Canadian Medical Association, Dr. Dolan was elected to senior membership, and in 1997 he received an honorary life membership in Hamilton Academy of Medicine. With the support and understanding of his wife Lois and his 4 children, his family, his colleagues and his friends, Dr. Ronald Dolan accomplished so much during his lifetime and received many awards and accolades. He certainly did make a difference to every person that came into contact with him, and he always found the time to stop and chat and take an interest in people and in human nature. He was incessantly curious, relentlessly positive, universally popular, with a deep belly laugh that resonated through the corridors of the hospital. He will be remembered for all these things. Dr. Dolan has left us with a lasting legacy and the inspiration to give back to others and to those that are less fortunate. It is with great pride and pleasure that we now honour Dr. Ronald Dolan and his memory by presenting his family, his son Alan, with the Aldershot Honour Roll Award. Rick, can you come and do the honours?
Rick, you don't have to hold the microphone. Maybe you do. I don't know. Thank you, Wendy, for those kind words. My father loved Aldershot, and I know that he had, as Wendy said, he had a great impact on many families. Whoops. On many families in this area. Congratulations to the other honorees tonight. Special thanks to Lillian McLean and Dr. Bill Love Sr. And thanks to Rick Craven and his committee. Thank you. I know if my dad was here, he'd, in particular, he'd recognize the one person who, without her love and support, none of his achievements would have been possible, and that's my mother, Lois Dolan. Thank you very much for sharing this with us tonight.